Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Wrestling Bubble TWB. Tonight, Mariah May just made her NXT debut. That's right, NXT just got Glamorous. Then we have TNA tying up with Trick Williams, something we never seen before. And we have a few more excitement things that happened tonight. Let's start off with Ethan Page is pretty much tired of all these luchas coming for his belt.
I'm trying to catch my breath because NXT was on fire tonight. The first hour felt like 20 minutes. I mean, it flew by. Especially when the glamorous Mariah May showed up. They never actually said, her full name, but
Right.
So it might be like a Ricky Saint situation.
Oh gosh, I hope not.
Yeah, so for now, I guess the glamorous. But listen, this is how you make a debut. Okay?
Take notes, TK.
This is how you make a debut.
Production meeting matters.
This is how you make a debut.
Thekla who?
Oh my God! Yeah, did you catch that?
Look, Shawn Michaels said, "Oh, y'all got Thekla. Oh, she made a little debut. Hold my beer." Boom. Man, that crowd was already on fire before she even opened her mouth.
Listen, when all those different women came out,
yeah,
like talking, like, look, I got next when it came to JC Jane. Because Lady Reed, I believe she's from Evolve.
Probably,
she came out first, right?
Saying, "Oh, you're a beatable champion." That
exactly.
Fired.
She's like, "Listen, I'm finna jump on the first opportunity. I could beat you." and then before you know it, you had this person come out.
Jordan
this person, Jada Parker,
Kalani Jordan coming out. Jada Parker letting them know, no. Jordan Parker, man, Jordan Grace had about five title shots.
Look,
girl,
it don't even matter because Lash Legend came out and was like, "Listen, y'all all done had a shot.
Amen.
I'm about to get mine." And then, boom, the lights go down. And then they put like a spotlight on Mariah May. It was so good.
And she even had a chance. Oh, man, all they did is, as soon as the lights came on, woo!
Yo,
I mean, the crowd.
Yes, the crowd, the energy.
Like, not even Julia got that reaction. But, I mean, it's great to see Mariah May, the glamorous, at NXT. She's going to do wonders in that division. Man, she's about to show up and show the freak out. Next, we had, I don't know what they're doing with Chase U in a dark state, but apparently, I guess they're trying to revamp Chase U. No need to go too deep into it. These two guys are Tweedledummer, whatever. And Dark State pick up the pin. All right, that's pretty much it. Moving on from that, we had the round match with Miles Bourne versus Charlie Dempsey.
I really like this match. I like old school meets something different on a modern show, right? So you got like a slow paced, technical, just mat wrestling style going on. There's no real high spots or none of that. And it was still a banger. Okay, it was like what was it? 3-minute rounds?
Pretty much.
Something like that. Okay, so 3-minute rounds. And they're just like methodically taking down their opponent, going for a pin, do a slam here, a slam there. But it was the way that they shot it, and it was just the pace that it was at. This was really good. At first when I was like, okay, Charlie Dempsey, like the story's okay so far, but like I've never been that excited to see him wrestle. You know what I mean?
Right.
And damn.
So pretty much, Miles Bourne pick up the win with 2 out of 1, and he's pretty much out of the Norquest crew. I hope
Yeah.
this doesn't lead to his release, but he's out of the Norcatch crew. I'm pretty sure 4 people's getting released. While we're talking about release, possibly, Izzy Dane is now considered the Punisher at this point. She kicked Brooks out of the calling.
Just cutting off the dead weight.
If you're not bought in, you're out of the calling.
I really like this role for Izzy Dane.
Yeah.
She's doing some work. This is her on NXT. It's like training to be Naomi on the main roster. Because I think Izzy finally found her character. Holy
man. She tapped into the dark side. So we're gonna be looking out for Brooks pretty much being released. I mean, let's be honest. He kind of looked like the oddball in the group.
Yeah.
To be honest,
never liked the way he looked, especially when everybody else would be like dressed up, and he'd look like he's about to go to school, high school. That is.
Then I never could tell. Like, he looks like he's drunk all the time and stuff, and he always was taking up the pen. Okay, so right then and there, it just shows this guy was pretty much the next calling to be released. But as he is gone, a new star has been signed. We got Tyra Steele versus Ariana Grace. It's great to see Ariana Grace back on NXT.
Yes.
She has been doing wonders at TNA with her dad. So keep up the great work. Tyra Steele, I mean, what do we have to say about her? I like the little promo she did with Ariana Grace.
Yeah, I thought she looked great in this match, honestly. And the promo definitely got me interested in the match. And both ladies did good. I'm curious to see more of both ladies going forward.
So pretty much how this match started is Ariana Grace pretty much called her medals fake. I mean, point blank, period. They ain't real. She's the real deal, and get in line. So Tyra had to make a name for herself and let her know. Do you know who? Man, this girl was flinging Ariana Grace when she channeled to some other side. I like it. I see why she won LFG. Keep up the great work, Tyra Steele. Now, JC Jane. She's a champ everyone's going to hate, but probably soon love. I don't know, but that promo she cut, the crowd time I say you deserve it, she,
Yo, she cut him off real quick. Don't switch sides now.
Right.
Y'all are the same people that's been booing me for the last 4 years. So, keep that fake energy over there.
Man, I was like,
yo,
Lord.
She's gonna be such a good champion, and she's such a good heel.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she leaned into the heat real quick and threw gas on it, and I mean, the audience, like the crowd, never shut up the entire time. She was cooking. I'm excited to see what JC Jane does with that title.
Yeah, me too. And I'm also glad, like we spoke about earlier, seeing Mariah May in NXT, because I know there was rumors they were trying to put her with Charlotte and Alexa Bliss. She don't need to be in no group. I mean, her debut in NXT didn't even say a word. Like, what, 2 minutes and cheering, and then like that's just proof she's main roster ready. But she decided to go to NXT because everyone know NXT has the best women's division, hands down. Ask Stephanie, ask Julia, ask Jordan Grace.
Right now, it's looking like the best show between all brands and companies.
Exactly. And while we're speaking of company, we have Stevie Turner there watching the hypes and letting the Evolve women's division know. See, that's trying to hype them up, saying this is why you're here.
Yes.
So you have who's strong, Armstrong. Gonna let them know who's gonna step up to her now.
Callie Armstrong.
She is tapping into her. Hey, I'm the champ.
Yeah, she want that her division to be talked about in the same way NXT's women's division is being talked about.
Exactly. And if anyone haven't watched Evolve, Callie Armstrong is a great performer. Let's just say she's a younger Bianca.
Man, let's just say she up next.
Yeah.
Period.
She ain't gonna be involved long. Callie, keep up the great work. You're doing great with the division. So we had a 8-man tag, sorry. with the luchas, let's just say throw that in there.
Right.
Ethan Page and Swipe Left, the Infinity, whatever they want to call themselves.
Swipe
Dragon
right.
Lee went left,
Put some
right,
respect
whatever.
on him. Look, the Vanity Project, yo, they are going to be something big.
Because they surely didn't swipe left to this match. I mean, there was flips, tumbling, a few spots here and there. Dragon Lee, the most chant he ever gonna get, because he surely ain't getting the main roster.
Look, the crowd was feeling Dragon Lee.
I mean, you would thought he was a strip down.
Look, he might transfer to NXT. I mean, I never liked Dragon Lee until this match, at least, and it's the presentation. It's the energy. So I don't know. Main roster, take notes. Obviously y'all got the big budget and everything, but y'all could still learn, because NXT is showing you how to do it, and they own such a tiny budget. They just make everything look interesting. The crowd is just so into what they're being given. It doesn't feel lifeless. We need that energy on the main roster, okay? That's all I'm saying.
Well, of course. And then, they did a little quick. This is about Ricky Saints. Pretty much he's going to be out for a neck injury or throat injury. So
he got some kind of larynx injury.
Yeah. So it looks like if Ethan Page retains, Ricky Saints coming back for revenge. Because, I mean, are we ever going to get a revenge? Where's Norm Dar?
Still missing.
He won. You know what? They was supposed to get. They're probably trying to get rid of that.
The Heritage Cup.
Oh yes, man. He debuted, came back, looked weird. Then he met his little metaphors. Pretty much, they're all gone, but Lash Legend.
Right.
And then we haven't seen him since.
It's like they gave him the cup, right? And then, if he's actually signed or been released or I don't know. It's just weird because he came back and then there was nothing else.
Exactly.
It was, hey guys, it's good to see you. And then everybody's, I guess, going their separate ways. But like, which way did he go?
Next to be released. That's what
I don't know, man. That's crazy because like when he came back, he looked so different. No ponytail. He looked like just physically smaller in frame. Gosh, yeah. Like he just really looked different. Even the way he wrestled, it was like a very slow pace. I don't know, but I hope everything's good with him.
Exactly. Now, this is a segment I did not like. Obafemi is putting his NXT Championship on the line against Gasper Troy. Look. The dude is not interesting right now. To me, he's this guy walking around with chains. He would wrestle one match, attack Obafemi, and then he got a championship just like that.
I don't know. I haven't really seen enough or heard enough from him. They had this short little backstage promo, but I don't know. Is it for the NXT World Championship?
Yeah, he put it on the line.
Why couldn't they do this in the ring?
My thing is, why, if he's the one to take the belt off of Oma, no, I do not approve. Gasper Troy is not going to be, to me, he's not legit, really. I mean, he's like, I don't know. I'm just not feeling the guy right now.
Keanu Carver.
There's that.
And I forget the other guy's name, Harlem something.
Harlem, yeah.
Yeah. Those are the studs you're looking for, okay? Like, whoever's going to take that belt off of Oba is down in Evolve right now.
But I hope, like I said, I still go back to, I don't want Gasper Troy to take the belt off him, because then it's like, y'all going to make it look like Oba can't beat dudes his size.
Yeah.
It's like, don't water him down like Gunther.
He needs to be a conqueror like he says he is, right? So it's like, bring your biggest.
Right.
Bring your strongest, that type of thing. And he can punch up, and he's not punching up against his weight. You know what I mean? It's
the only time he should lose that belt is when he relinquish it.
Or when he's outnumbered. Numbers game. You know what I mean? It took multiple people to bring him down. But one-on-one, you cannot beat the ruler.
He done triple threats and he won those, so.
Right, but what I'm talking about is he's having a one-on-one match, but whoever he's fighting against, maybe they got like 2 people on the outside of the ring or
Okay, I
something.
got you,
Yeah, numbers game.
I mean, that's possible, but I'm not feeling Gasper. I feel like he needs to get a couple reps in, cut a little few more promos, get in a couple more
Yeah, like I was saying,
storylines.
we need to hear
I
and
need
see
more
more from him. It's
because
kind of quick, so unless it's a situation like with Stephanie Vaquer where they just got it belt off real quick, send him to the main roster. We already know Oba's more than ready to go to the main roster.
but I don't
But
want him to lose.
exactly, I wouldn't want it to be this guy though.
No, I'm not. No,
I wouldn't want it like that. Cause like, okay, well, if you just got beat by this person, it's not the same situation like JC Jane. It just isn't. But if he was to win, Undertaker's name, you'll never stop hearing it because it's one of the Undertaker's picks from that LFG show. And it's like, is this all to sell LFG on us? You know what I mean?
right.
To promote that because you'll never stop hearing it. They're going to remind you every time.
The title is on the line next week, so we're just going to see what's going to happen. Hopefully, we don't get disappointed. But speaking of sad and disappointed, we have Sol Ruka and Zarya right into Tatum Paxley. If you remember earlier, Brooks is out of the calling. So during this segment, we had JC Jane coming up to Tatum, letting her know, yo, there's a spot open for you. Look, we literally just opened a spot for you. I mean, and you have Sol Ruka and Zarya. So pretty much, I feel like this is going to be a tag match next week. Most likely, Tatum probably going to join the call and she will fit right in with the group like a glove.
She's perfect for the group.
And looks like Izzy Dan's going to go more the tag team route, which would be good for her to get a couple reps in.
I almost feel like within that group, Izzy Dane is like kind of moving up, like being a right hand, so to speak. But he might be like Sean Spears because the way his character is, he might just, I was waiting on you to spread your wings and fly.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? He's just going to embrace it because he's cultivating, he's motivating all these individuals to be their best selves or whatever in their own way.
And pretty much that's why JC Dan took Brooks Jensen out because he's like, he's not his best self. The dude's still looking drunk. He ain't even walking the same. Why he's smiling, taking all these pins. I'm tired of these L's. It's time to build the group stronger.
It's almost like, if you think about it, this group is sort of like what the Dark Order was supposed to be.
Yeah, but they're gone.
Yeah,
Spread
like
out,
when Brody Lee. Yeah, like it's like what the Dark Order was supposed to be. I mean, I love what they're doing with the culling.
Yeah, so looking forward to that. Now that Sean Spears and his forgot the guy's name, pretty much gonna go for the tag belts down the road. Gonna take it off of Hank Tank because let's be honest, Hank Tank ain't doing nothing but going honk honk. So moving on from that,
we're just moving along.
We have Luca and Tony D'Angelo. This segment was funny. Luca said, Tony, I know you don't trust me, but he spoke to, Ava to get him a match so he could trust Luca. And the match, ladies and gentlemen, is a tag team match. You just said Tony don't trust you. You're going to do a tag match? That's how he got betrayed the first time.
Man.
Lord.
Luca had to remind them, hey, we ain't family though.
Exactly.
So yeah, I called my shot.
Lord, my dude put him in a tag match so Tony D'Angelo can trust him again. So, Tony gonna be paranoid.
Yep.
And I'm pretty sure Luca is gonna betray Tony down the road. Something is gonna happen.
It's like, yo, you walked right into my trap. It's like some kind of way it's gonna be the introduction of like his own group or so. I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do, but the story's been so good for so long. Like you gotta see what's gonna happen next. Like, is this truly gonna be the end of the family?
Right.
Or is the family about to like upgrade, evolve, etc.? You know what I mean? So yeah, looking forward to that.
So we'll see what happens. And then moving on from that segment, we have the main event, Tricky Williams versus Mike Santana for the TNA World Championship. Basically, Mike Santana is trying to get back TNA where it's supposed to be so TNA can be great again because Trick Williams is not a TNA wrestler. You got it twisted. So I would say this match was decent enough.
Hold on. Before we even talk about the match, the promo that Mike Santana cut.
This dude is over.
Yo, that promo was so good. He was speaking English, and then like maybe the last quarter of the promo, he spoke in straight Spanish. And the energy that he had. Yo, the crowd was just so loud for this dude. Now, before they started the match, right, when they announcing him, it was so loud when they were saying Santana. At first, I didn't know what they were saying. I didn't know what they were saying. Look, I don't know what kind of deal is between TNA and WWE. All I know is Mike Santana was definitely trying to make a first impression on WWE.
Oh, of course.
This was tryouts right here. My man trying to get featured like Joe Henry, all right? If not signed. I don't know how much he got on that contract, but sign him up.
Nah.
And have him start in NXT since the main roster ain't gonna write nothing.
I mean, the more to get this match on, I was looking for the crowd to say Tony Fumble because Mike Santana unfortunately did lose a Trick Williams due to interference from, I forgot that big dude name who used to be on
He was in Hit Row.
And his little minchkin, whatever the guy do with pink hair is, we're just gonna call him Pink Hair.
Or just Pink.
Whatever. Because Jesus Christ, he looked like a child. So basically,
he looked like one of those trolls, like with the pink, with the colorful hair. You know, the little
the troll. That's what we're gonna call it. So troll, and then a hero, pretty much came out and attacked Mike Santana when Trick Williams pretty much distracted the ref. So I already know some mess about to go on, which caused Trick Williams to win. His little, he need to get rid of that finish.
Yo, the
that
tall guy,
thing,
yeah,
that's ridiculous. Like,
but the tall guy choke slammed him on the table.
That table didn't break at all.
The tables do not break from moves like that anymore.
No, they got steam.
So when it doesn't break, it doesn't look as devastating. Exactly. Okay, it's only like a 4-foot drop at that point. So maybe do something else on the outside, because I mean, unless the tables are gonna break from whatever move you're doing, it doesn't look that good. Now, mind you, like, it was towards the end of the match, so okay, whatever. It got the job done. Yes, I agree about Trick Williams. What's he call it? The trick shot.
Yes.
And man, it's okay, if that's your finisher. And he did, like, earlier he did some kind of capoeira kick because he went for like kind of a half spin and then he kicked up to reverse whatever move Santana was about to do coming from the ropes. I don't know what his moveset's supposed to be, really. But, and I'm sure it's closer to like 5 moves of doom at this point. The match was really good, regardless, because Santana was doing his thing, and that Joker was looking a little stiff in there at times. But,
Lord Jesus.
Yeah, very good match. Yo, the crowd loved this show. In this match, I mean, the build up throughout the show, looking forward to the main event, and then they just killed it. And Trick, man, when he came out looking like a superstar, like a mega star, okay? Trick is really doing some good work as a heel. Yeah. Or a tween or whatever he's supposed to be. I mean, but I'm into Hollywood Trick because, like, he's way more interesting now.
Way more. And I wonder if he got permission to call himself Hollywood Trick now.
Well, I'm sure.
Because, Lord. And that's pretty much what happened. You have Trolls and then X-Hero pretty much is on Trick Williams' side because they're all rappers, to be honest.
Yeah.
So it's like they got to stay with each other.
Hey,
Not
listen,
only
just don't stick him in a group. Like he could be
Lord,
cool with
no,
them or whatever, but he don't need to be in a group. He
we
don't
don't
need
need
to
to see
be the
that.
leader of a group because we already know who he could link up with. Okay, so let's not don't do that. Trick just started becoming much more interesting again. Okay. So don't put him with one of them dudes from NXT or TNA.
right?
Yeah, like no, he could be cool with him. When stuff go down, maybe they pop up every now and then when it look like he needs some help, and vice versa.
I feel
But
like
he
there's
don't need to
gonna
be in a group.
a 6-man tag coming up.
Yeah,
Watch.
it's something like that. Sure, I mean that's okay. And one time deal, even better. Okay. Cause look, you put them with the wrong people, it might water them down a little bit. So let's just keep the same energy that we had tonight.
Right. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
We don't want to get him lost in the group. He
Hell
just started
no.
his
Exactly.
own
He
thing.
just started his like. I'm feeling this character.
Right.
Don't water that junk down by sticking some people who ain't over next to him. You know what I mean?
My goodness.
Yeah.
So pretty much Trick Williams retained, and he is still your TNA champion. So unfortunately, Mike Santana promised to his daughter has disappointed her. So I will not be going home right now.
Hey, my boy ain't done yet.
Yeah, he done right now.
He ain't done yet.
He will be a TNA champion, but just not right now because now he's in a new storyline with the troll and forgot the other dude name is
AJ Francis.
that
Yeah.
ex hero. Well,
Yo, all I know is Mike Santana will be a WWE champion someday. Because
I mean,
he needs to be signed already.
I could see him as the NXT champion before WWE is Triple H is still in charge. Unless Triple H all of a sudden took a good old nap, dream about it, and then decided to be, I'm going to be a creator today.
Well,
Ain't
hell,
gonna
an
happen.
NXT champion.
Exactly.
Definitely. Because NXT is bringing the energy we need on the main roster. Okay? Because sitting watching NXT for 2 hours, no problem. Watching Raw for 2 hours or 2.5 hours, good God, that's a sleeping pill.
Oh my goodness.
I just feel so tired.
Yeah,
and
because
sleepy.
it's like you're not. It's like Raw and SmackDown is so predictable. You already know what's gonna happen. So it's like
You're just seeing it play out. You're just watching what you've already figured out. And for whatever reason, it had to take this long to show it. Okay? Like, a lot of stuff that they're doing is taking like 3-4 weeks. You could do that in a single episode. It's so slow. Can we get this type of presentation that NXT has given us, this variety and just the energy? Can we please get that on the main roster? Listen, everything that NXT's doing, integrating with TNA, integrating with Evolve, can you do that on the main roster? Please, because they figured it out, okay?
I don't understand why Shawn Michaels never won Booker of the Year.
I mean, hell, he ain't even got to be Booker of the Year. Just don't change nothing. Just don't change nothing. Because if he get Booker, they might end up changing something about that show.
Right.
And ruin it. But right now, I don't know if he's flying under the radar because they might be just looking at the ratings, the viewership or whatever, man. Listen, that's that type of show right there, best show of the week.
Now, let's see if they're gonna if the ratings gonna go up higher now that they have Mariah May there.
Who knows?
Cause
all I know is I'm enjoying the hell out of NXT.
Me too. NXT is on fire right now. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that will wrap up our NXT review. Thank you for listening to us. Once again, we are the Wrestling Bubble. If you haven't hit subscribe, go ahead and like, subscribe, and turn on your notification bell.